Assalamu alaikum, good morning, Sat Sri Akal, Namaskar to all the lovely people around the world. The clash of the world, I would say, the mother of all matches, India and Pakistan is going to begin today. And it is a match which a billion people is going to watch around the world. And to discuss about that match, we have the 2009 T20 World Cup winner Umar Gul, who was also part of the 2007 World Cup where Pakistan had lost and who's got great records in the shorter format as well as in the longer format. Umar Gul, welcome to the show.
Thank you, Anis bhai. Thank you so much.
Well, Umar Gul, you know what? India-Pakistan match, it cannot get bigger than this.
Obviously, people talk about Ashes, but I think this is bigger than Ashes. Always pressure game. Always like the people they enjoyed to play each other. India Pakistan. So yeah, it will be a good game and pressure game once again. And I wish that India Pakistan play more than we only play in ICC or ACC. So I pray and wish that the revival of India and Pakistan start once again.
Well, Umar Gul says it is bigger than the Ashes, and Umar Gul wants that they don't only play the ICC or ACC governments, but they also play bilateral series. We hope, inshallah, this happens, Umar Gul. But coming to, before I come to tomorrow's match, I have to ask you about the T20 World Cup in 2007. You were so near, yet so far. Tell me, get back the memories of that World Cup. You were absolutely brilliant in the final where you got the wickets of Gautam Gambhir, you got Yuvraj Singh, and you knocked over the skipper MS Dhoni. Tell us what happened in that World Cup in a short thing where you can explain us to all our fans.
To be honest, Anis bhai, before the World Cup, we did a lot of hard work for that, and we used to play T20 cricket in past that. Maybe you know about that. We played a lot of T20 cricket in Ramadan, especially in Karachi. The place they used to go there in Karachi in Ramadan, and they play a couple of good tournaments. So we had that experience of T20 cricket, and the second thing is most of the Asian cricketer I would say that India Pakistan they used to start cricket with the tennis ball. So it's also helped us a lot. And before the World Cup, I still remember we had a good camp, like it was 1 month camp, and not only we did the work on our physical fitness, but also with the cricket skills, we did a lot of work. And I still remember in 2007 we couldn't start well, but then जिस तरह टूर्नामेंट होता जा रहा था तो हमारे वो जो परफॉर्मेंसेस थी वो अच्छी बेहतर से बेहतर हो गई थी और फिर फाइनल या once again it was a big game final, and then India Pakistan obviously pressure था, लेकिन the thing was I was in good form, and to be honest at that time I wasn't worried who is facing me, because I was very confident and I was in good form. So yeah, MS Dhoni wicket was very crucial for me because he was in good touch. He was performing very well at that time. Yeah, the way he was hitting the ball. So yeah, I bowled him with I make a plan with the captain when he came to bat. I still remember Shiv Malik asked me, "What are you going to bowl him?" I said, "First ball I will go and bowl him a bouncer," and I bowled him, and he ducked it. And then second ball again he asked me, "No, what are you going?" I said, "I'll go for the Yorker," because at that time I was that was my weapon, Yorker and bouncer. So I bowled a Yorker with them to him, and I got him out. So I think it was a big moment for me, and like at that time, MS Dhoni was in good touch, in good form. So yeah, he was the key player in the 2007.
Well, that was going to be my next question. That out of all three wickets, which was the key wicket? And you mentioned MS Dhoni, and we know how MS Dhoni has evolved as a player after that. But I have to again ask about the 2009 T20 World Cup. How was that feeling that you won that World Cup? How was that hero's welcome you all got in Pakistan?
I think we were waiting for that moment that to win an ICC event, a big trophy. That because I mentioned so many times that we won an ICC trophy back in 1992 in the leadership of Imran Khan. So everybody wants to play the final and win the final. Although we couldn't win in 2007, we were just close one step away. We lost the final. But the 2007 2009 World Cup, it was again a good opportunity for us at that time. Like the T20 was like newly started cricket world. So as I said earlier, that we used to play a lot of T20 cricket. We had the experience at that time, so we just tried to learn from our mistakes. And at that time, to be honest, the people of Pakistan, they were so much, they had so much problems in the shape of like the country situation. And the people, we just want to make the people happy. And the cricket is the only thing, it's like play a big role, not only to make the people happy, but also whenever in the Pakistan they had some problem. So the cricket was the only thing to bring them together, bring them close. So yeah, it was a good opportunity. And we had a plan and target in our mind to win this World Cup and make our people happy. So yes, we succeeded to win the cup. And then when we came to home, I can't imagine the people how they welcome us. And the people, everybody, that the player who belong from which city, they go there. And like you can say, big rallies में लोग जुलूस निकल में हर players को जो airport से pick किया. And then they उनको अपने घरों पे जिस तरह उनके like लोग आए और उनका इस्तकबाल किया और खुशियां मनाई. So I think it was a big moment for us.
Well, Umar Gul said that cricket brings a lot of happiness on the fans of India and Pakistan. And winning the World Cup after 1992 and 2009 was a big gap. And that he's very proud that he was part of that team. Absolutely, Umar Gul, we all are proud of you. Now we have to talk about the big match which is happening today, India versus Pakistan. Well, so far, so many years, India had that, wood over Pakistan, but they changed it last year in UAE itself in the same ground, Dubai, where Pakistan actually beat India by 10 wickets. Now, going into tomorrow's match, will Pakistan have that little bit of edge and confidence?
Anis bhai, obviously, as you said earlier, that we couldn't win in ICC like trophies, World Cup, but champion trophy against India. So I think it was the first time that we won the game against India in ICC champion trophy. And yeah, obviously, we also wishing to win Pakistan, especially the people very famous word moka moka. तो आई थिंक इसको चेंज करना और आई होप सो कि वो अब चेंज हो गया. वो एक जो वर्ड था वो मौका मौका, अब मेरे ख्याल से वो लोगों के माइंड से तो निकल गया है दोनों साइड से. तो या लुकिंग फॉरवर्ड, अच्छा गेम होगा. और ऑब्वियसली जिस तरह आपने मेंशन किया कि थोड़ा सा एडवांटेज होगा पाकिस्तान को, जो एक माइंडसेट बना हुआ था कि हम आईसीसी ट्रॉफी में या एसीसी की बड़े इवेंट में हम इंडिया से नहीं जीते. तो ऑब्वियसली प्लेयर्स को भी एडवांटेज है. और द सेकंड थिंग इज in Pakistan team, most of the players they are young, they are new, and they don't have that much pressure like जब हम खेलते थे. Being a senior, always you face pressure more than youngster. So I think ये भी advantage है कि mostly लड़के youngster है, एक एज के ग्रुप के है, ज्यादा प्रेशर उन पे नहीं होगा. और obviously जो अभी इतना टाइम नहीं हुआ वर्ल्ड कप में अगेंस्ट इंडिया जीतना, टू बी ऑनेस्ट एक उसके लिए पाकिस्तान टीम के लिए एक बूस्ट अप होगा. और अदर साइड इंडिया भी वो सोचता हो कि यार अभी रिसेंटली पाकिस्तान हमसे जीते, तो ऑब्वियसली वो और भी ज्यादा they will be more conscious and more focused. So I think once again it will be a good game.
So Umar Gul says that the mindset of Pakistan team will be definitely different, and they will come with a lot of confidence when they take on India this time, because the monkeys of the back that they have finally beaten India in an ICC. Absolutely no doubt. Now going to the match, last year Pakistan had that left-arm pacer Shaheen Shah Afridi, who knocked over Rohit Sharma and KL Rahul, and probably also he got Virat Kohli. But that were the three big wickets which turned the fetch. This time they do not have it. Do you see Pakistan bowling will be affected in the absence of Shaheen Shah Afridi?
Uh, to be honest, Pakistan have the other guy. They also they have some good bowler, but obviously Shaheen, he's playing from like 3-4 years. He is with the team from 3-4 years, and obviously he is the left arm. So once he get the swing, so it always put some pressure on the batsman. उनको जो ना प्रॉब्लम क्रिएट कर सकता है, और जैसा कि हमने देखा भी है इंडियन प्लेयर को, जिस तरह उसने केएल राहुल को आउट किया था, रोहित को आउट किया था, सो उनको प्रॉब्लम है इन स्विंग पे। तो अभी अगर आप देखें तो शाहीन ही हमारे पास लेफ्ट आर्म पेसर है, जो कि वो अर्ली ऑन ने बॉल के साथ स्विंग भी कर रहा था, तो वो फैक्टर तो ऑब्वियसली दैट फैक्टर could cause Pakistan. But as I said earlier, that still they have some good bowler in the shape of Hasnain came back after his bowling action. Naseem Shah, he is performing very well, quick and young. And the other guy, one more,
Shahnaz Dani.
Dani. He is very talented, and the most important thing is he is very confident guy. So
Variations. Well, you've hit it right that they have Naseem Shah, who recently picked up 5 wickets against Netherlands. They have, we're talking about Mohammad Hasnain, who's very, very quick, and they have this witty and street smart, confident Shahnaz Dahani. I'm sure, as we say, Pakistan is known to produce fast bowlers, and India will have to look out for these fast bowlers. Now, let me come once again to the Pakistan team in their batting order. Pakistan's World Cup campaign last year, which we saw, revolved around 2 big players: Mohammad Rizwan, the wicketkeeper batsman, and Babar. Now, like India, we're depending on Virat Kohli's and the KL Rahuls and the Shikhar Dhawan in the top, and the Rohit Sharma. Do you think that the middle order is going to be a little bit of weakness for Pakistan? Because if they get out early, for any reason, Pakistan might be exposed.
Anis bhai, it matters a lot. Not only for Pakistan but obviously for every team. If you couldn't have a good start from the openers, always the middle order they can come under pressure. जिस तरह आपने देखा होगा इंडिया टीम के साथ जो लास्ट हम T20 में पाकिस्तान जीता था, तो ऑब्वियसली टॉप ऑर्डर जल्दी आउट हो गया, रोहित जल्दी आउट हो गया, केएल राहुल जल्दी आउट हो गया. So then the rest of the batsmen they have the pressure to build up in innings, to give a good target on the board. So obviously अच्छा start important होता है, and as you said that Rizwan and Babar they playing good cricket from last couple of years. So a big responsibility against on them, and in the top order Pakistan have Fakhar Zaman. He is also in good touch, and a big responsibility also in them. लेकिन फिर अगर आप मिडिल ऑर्डर में देखते हैं तो ऑब्वियसली थोड़ा सा स्ट्रगल कर सकते, आप कह सकते हैं कि मिडिल ऑर्डर हमारे इतने एक्सपीरियंस नहीं है. पाकिस्तान हैव in the shape of we have
Haider Ali.
He is not the middle order batsman, actually he is the top order.
Okay. Khush Shah.
He's the pure middle order batsman. Khush Shah, again, he performed very well, and he has the reputation to hit the bowlers big sixes. So yeah, the top order is very important for Pakistan. If they give Pakistan a good start, then the rest of the guys like Khush Shah, Iftikhar, and Shadab, they can hit and they can put good decent score on the board.
You're right. Like Umar Gul said, that if the top order somehow doesn't perform with Babar or Mohammad Rizwan, or in the case of India with Rohit or KL or Virat, it creates a problem. So this time you say that it will be tested. Pakistan's middle order in the name of Haider Ali. We talk about Khush Shah, Fakhar Zaman. We all know what Fakhar Zaman can do. He's a dangerous player, Fakhar Zaman.
बिल्कुल. I think Pakistan को अगर वरी होगी थोड़ी सी बैटिंग में, बॉलिंग हमेशा से हमारे पास तो अच्छी होती है और मोस्ट ऑफ द टाइम द बॉलर्स विन गेम फॉर अस. सो या आई थिंक अगर आप इंडिया की टीम भी देखें तो आई थिंक उनके भी जो एक एक्सपीरियंस बॉलर है बुमराह, ही इज नॉट फिट, ही इज नॉट पार्ट ऑफ द स्क्वाड. सो उनके भी कुछ यंगस्टर है, उन पे भी प्रेशर होगा और फिर जो एडिशनल प्रेशर होता है इंडिया पाकिस्तान का वो तो ऑब्वियसली दोनों साइड पे होगा.
Well, Umar Gul has said, like Pakistan don't have Shaheen Shah Afridi, India, mind you, does not have Jasprit Bumrah. And they have youngsters in Avish Khan. They have the left armer from the Punjab Kings team. I'm just not able to recollect his name. But they have the experience of Bhuvneshwar Kumar. We are talking about Arshdeep Singh. You know, Arshdeep Singh and Avish Khan are the two pacers along with Bhuvneshwar Kumar and Hardik Pandya. But there definitely in Pakistan can take advantage of that inexperience of India, like how Pakistan have the inexperience of the bowling. Now, coming to the batting of India, you know, Umar Gul, we all know Virat Kohli is not in the prime form. What do you think is going wrong with Virat Kohli? I mean, ऐसा क्या हो रहा है विराट कोहली के साथ?
I think it's happened with the players. Like you can't say that he is not good enough anymore. It happening. काफी सालों से परफॉर्म कर रहा था. Bad time आता है players पे, and I wish कि वो परफॉर्म करे, क्योंकि विराट कोहली टू बी ऑनेस्ट मैं खुद उसका बड़ा फैन हूँ, मेरा फेवरेट है और उसने मेरे ख्याल से एक यंगस्टर के लिए वो एक रोल मॉडल है, not only in India but all over the world. He became a role model for the youngster, and day before yesterday I met him in the ground, and he came to me and we hugged each other, and I told him, don't worry, it doesn't matter you performing or not, but you are a great, and self-confidence it always depends. So he said me, yeah, it is always almighty Allah is there, so what is happening, it's from the up. So he was confident, and I know he has the ability, he will bounce back, and he could be dangerous, I'm telling you.
Well, Umar Gul says Virat Kohli can be dangerous, and the bromance, I would say, between India and Pakistan players off the field is absolutely marvelous. Well, they say that Umar Gul hugged Virat Kohli and he's a big fan of him. Now, coming to other players, you know, we all know Rohit Sharma is the new captain, and under Rohit Sharma, India is playing that attacking brand of cricket. When we say the attacking, India was known to start slowly and then pick up the tempo. But now under Rohit Sharma, you see the likes of the Surya Kumar Yadav and the Pants, everybody going from big ball one, they want to go hard. Do you think this is a danger sign for Pakistan?
Obviously जिस टीम के अगेंस्ट भी खेल रहे हैं, ये तो फैक्ट है कि इंडिया के जो बैटिंग लाइन पे स्पेशली T20 में दे आर वेरी डेंजरस. दे प्लेड like from couple of years IPL ने बड़ा उनको इनकी क्रिकेट चेंज करने में बड़ा रोल है IPL का. और अगर आप देखें तो रोहित शर्मा हिमसेल्फ ही इज वेरी अटैकिंग प्लेयर. फिर के राहुल को देखे, फिर अगर आप पांड्या को देखे, फिर सूर्य कुमार को, पैंट को देखे, तो आई थिंक they are at time they are very dangerous. Anyone he could change the game.
So what strategy Pakistan should have? Because now India has approached the England style of attacking cricket, go bang bang, the gun-go cricket. So आपके हिसाब से what should Pakistan do to, you know, make sure that they have a plan? Of course, they will be having a plan. But what do you think, if you were Pakistan's fast bowler, how do you tackle this attacking style of Indian cricket?
Obviously, go and take wicket with the new ball. And first power play is very important. If you take 2-3 wickets, obviously the team come under pressure. And I think the key point is taking wicket. नए बॉल के साथ विकेट लेना बड़ा इंपॉर्टेंट है. अगर पावर प्ले अच्छा खेलता है इंडिया तो ऑब्वियसली फिर तो प्रेशर में आ सकते हैं पाकिस्तानी बॉलर. उनकी जो बैटिंग डेप्थ है बहुत ज़्यादा है, एक्सपीरियंस भी है उनको T20 का और भी ज़्यादा एक्सपीरियंस है IPL ने, जिस तरह मैंने ऑलरेडी कहा. तो मेरे ख्याल से पाकिस्तानी बॉलर्स को अगर परफॉर्म करना होगा, पाकिस्तानी बॉलर्स को विकेटें लेनी होगी, अगर विकेट नहीं लेते तो फिर मेरे ख्याल से हाई स्कोरिंग मैच हो सकता है.
If who is that main player India Pakistan needs to worry about? That batsman. You think, according to you, or you mentioned about the Rohit Sharma, the Rahul, the Virat, the Surya Kumar Yadav, the Pant, the Pandya. आपके हिसाब से खतरनाक प्लेयर कौन है इंडिया के, पाकिस्तान के हिसाब से? सारे अच्छे, बट आप अगर टारगेट करोगे तो एक डेंजर प्लेयर जिसको कहोगे.
अगर इंडिया की बैटिंग में अगर आप कहें तो ऑब्वियसली रोहित हिमसेल्फ, रोहित हो गया, केएल राहुल हो गया, और पैंट जो है ना, ये ऐसे प्लेयर ना कि ये गेम को चेंज कर सकते हैं. विराट कोहली आई नो, ग्रेट प्लेयर, बट वो जिस तरह वो क्रिकेट खेलता है ना कि वो बिल्कुल लाइक प्रॉपर क्रिकेटिंग शॉट खेलता है. उसके उसकी जो बैटिंग स्टाइल है, वो अपनी पूरी टीम को लेके जाता है, वो इनिंग्स बिल्ड करता है, अपने साथ दूसरे प्लेयर्स को भी खिलाता है, की रोल है वो उसका. लेकिन एट टाइम अगर आप बात करें T20 में अगर डेंजरस हो सकते हैं तो मेरे ख्याल से ये 3 डेंजरस हो सकते हैं, पैंट हो गया, केएल राहुल एंड रोहित.
Well, Umar Gul says the three dangerous players Pakistan needs to be looking out is Rohit Sharma, KL Rahul, and Pant. Now, I cannot help but ask about Babar Azam. As they say, they compare Babar Azam and Virat Kohli. Babar Azam, from the time he's taken, he's been scoring runs in all formats. He's the number one T20 player. Tell us more about Babar Azam to our fans, because a lot of people still don't know, because Babar Azam, that shy type who speaks less. Babar Azam के बारे में बताइए अपने फैंस को.
आई थिंक बाबर आजम बड़ा एक तो मेहनती है. उसका जो जो प्रोसेस टुवर्ड द गेम, टुवर्ड द मैच, बिफोर द गेम, जो प्रोसेस उसका होता है बड़ा ज़बरदस्त होता है. वो अपने पूरे उस पे बैटिंग पे काम करता है, और ही डजंट वेस्ट हिज टाइम. Once he come to the nets, he did proper batting. He does batting properly. Like वो अपने मैच के हिसाब से नेट में भी वो बैटिंग करता है. ये नहीं है कि वहाँ पे जाके इधर उधर शॉटें खेलता है या T20 बस उसके हेड पोजीशन सही नहीं होता, हाथ कहीं और जगह पे होता है, बल्ला कहीं और जगह पे होता है. प्रॉपर क्रिकेटिंग प्रैक्टिस करता है, जो जो प्रोसेस है उसका टुवर्ड्स द मैच वो सही बड़ा ज़बरदस्त होता है, और इसीलिए तो वो परफॉर्म कर रहा है, बड़ा कंसिस्टेंट है और फोकस है. और जो सबसे इम्पोर्टेंट चीज़ है कि वो लाइक अंडर 17 अंडर 19 लेवल से बड़ा मेहनती था और एक प्रोसेस के थ्रू वो आया है. ये नहीं कि वो आया है, उसमें पोटेंशियल थी, और जितने भी सिलेक्टर्स थे या उस टाइम पे या जो कोचेस थे उसके जूनियर लेवल पे, they kept eyes on watching him, and एक प्रोसेस के थ्रू आया है. So that's why he is very consistent and focus on his game.
Well, that's what Umar Gul says, that Babar Alam has just not come into cricket. He's come through a process through the under-19 cricket. He doesn't play airy-fairy shots. He has a proper technique. And when he bats like a champion. If at all I had to ask you one X factor from Pakistan, like you mentioned about India's X factor, the X factor from Pakistan team going into tomorrow's match against India.
Obviously, Babar, after a long time, like we got a good player, a good batsman. So Babar or Rizwan, and then Fakhar Zaman, X factor हो सकते हैं. ये तीनों टॉप ऑर्डर प्लेयर्स है. अगर फर्स्ट पावर प्ले अच्छा खेलते हैं तो ऑब्वियसली इंडियन टीम को अंडर प्रेशर ला सकते हैं. एंड देन लोअर ऑर्डर में या मिडिल ऑर्डर में अगर लास्ट के ओवर में अगर आप देखते हैं, आसिफ अली, मैं भूल गया था, आसिफ अली एक्स फैक्टर होता है और खुशदिल सा. इन दोनों में एबिलिटी है कि ये बड़ी हिट मार सकता है कहीं पे भी, जितने भी बाउंड्री हो जब वो हिट करते हैं तो वो 60-70 मीटर की नहीं होते, वो जाते हैं 80-90 मीटर पे. तो ये दोनों लेटर ऑन ये एक्स फैक्टर हो सकते हैं पाकिस्तान के लिए.
Well, Umar Gul says not only Babar Azam, Fakhar Zaman, and Mohammad Rizwan, he mentioned about Khushdil Shah and Asif Ali, and we all know what Asif Ali did last year in the T20 World Cup, that they can clear any boundary. Now, Umar Gul, I have to ask you this question: India or Pakistan tomorrow? I know you are a Pakistan cricketer, but if you had to pick one team, and why?
Obviously, I'll go with Pakistan. I belong from Pakistan, and अगर आप ये कहे कि अपार्ट ऑफ दैट आई एम पाकिस्तानी, रिसेंटली जो 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 फॉर्म है, और अगर पाकिस्तान बैटिंग सेकंड करता है तो एडवांटेज है इंडिया के अनएक्सपीरियंस बॉलिंग की, क्योंकि बुमराह के ना होने से ऑब्वियसली फर्क पड़ेगा। लेकिन अगेन बॉलर्स का बड़ा की फैक्टर है हमारे पाकिस्तान टीम के लिए। अगर हम पहले बॉलिंग करते हैं तो अगेन हमने जल्दी ओपनर को आउट करना होगा, अदरवाइज द वे रोहित एंड केएल राहुल फेमस फॉर देयर बैटिंग स्टाइल, तो फिर डेंजरस हो सकता है। तो दोनों साइड पे स्टिल अभी 50-50 है।
Well, Umar Gul has said definitely he wants Pakistan to do well, and toss might play a crucial role because he feels that if Pakistan chase, the inexperience of Indian bowling might come into place. We'll have to wait and watch what happens. The world is going to watch this match. But my dear friends, we've had Umar Gul expressing his viewpoint about the India-Pakistan match, their rivalry. Thank you, Umar Gul. It was absolutely a pleasure to talk to you. You have been a legend on the field and off the field. I'm sure all the people who are going to listen to this show are going to say a legend off the field. Thank you, Umar bhai.
Thank you, Anis bhai. Thank you so much.